Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chad Kalhagen. I just want to check in with you here, let you know what's been going on with me. My drummer and I decided to part ways. We just really weren't on the same page in regards to like musical vision, direction. I can't really say anything bad about Joel. He's a fantastic drummer, amazing dude. It just wasn't meant to be. And admittedly, one mistake I made, we jammed briefly back in like 2012, 2011, whenever it was. And basically, I invited him to join the band before we even were in the same room or even in the same state. And that's on me, you know. It was a whole different musical project I was doing, whole different sound I had going on when I jammed with him before. So when we got together this time, I mean, some of the stuff he was doing sounded great. And then some of the other stuff he was doing was like, whoa, that doesn't really go with the sound at all, you know. And it's just, he was really having a hard time just getting into everything. And it's just, I was having a hard time getting on the same page with what he was playing. I mean, there were times when he'd be playing stuff when I would actually get so distracted I'd have to be like, just whoa, what, you know, where are we at in the song right now? So, no big deal. I'm actually on my way right now, which is why I'm finally checking in with you about this. I'm on my way to jam with a guy who has actually been in my band before and has actually played in Hatefly with this sound and some of these songs even he's played. So his name's Brian. He lives about equally far away as where my practice space with Joel was. It's about an hour away. He lives in Metro Nashville. So that's great. I'm looking forward to reconnecting with him just because you know, we're friends. We've been friends. It'll be really fun to jam together again. Brian's got his own house with a really nice practice space all set up. We could do some recording in there too. So it'll be very cool, very productive. I'm heading over right now. He hasn't joined the band or anything. Basically this time around, and he agreed that it was, you know, a wise decision, especially coming off of the whole Joel thing. I'm not going to go so far as to say his jamming with Joel was a waste of my time, but at the same time, the way I handled it was a bit of a waste of mine and Joel's time. We should have had more of a let's feel that chemistry in the same room type of thing, and let's just, you know, talk after that. Since none of that happened, it's been a few years since I've played with Brian. I think the last time I jammed with him was probably back in like 2013. But I know what Brian's about. He understands the music. We're definitely on the same page as far as that goes. Brian also works from home, which is great because if he does full on join the band, one plus to that would be the fact that if we were to go on tour, I mean, hell, we could go on a tour next week, just for argument's sake. And as long as we both have an internet connection and a computer handy, we could both do some work, which is great. So if we're on the road, heaven forbid we don't make as much money in between a couple shows as we were hoping to, we could, either one of us could run to the ATM, hey, let's put some gas in the van, you know. So that's a plus. The fact that we don't have to quit our jobs to go be on the road and play music is awesome. So that's really nice. The fact that I'm able to go over in the middle of the week to do some playing with Brian, you know, we're both able to just kind of, okay, let's just move our schedules around a little bit and play some music. So it's perfect. That's great. I don't want to rush anything. I just want everything to be the way it needs to be. So we're not going to rush any part of this process. If Brian's a good fit, we're able to be productive and have a good time and still enjoy hanging out and everything, well then by all means, you know. But if not, that's okay too, and we will just move forward in a different direction. And I would just, I want to get this right. You know, it's gonna be right in due time. So thanks for sticking with me and still kind of following what I'm doing. I appreciate it. Sorry for multiple karaoke vlogs, but it was like, man, I didn't know what else to do. I was like, well, we gotta get some content, you know. So okay, later guys. So I was about to post this vlog and I just realized I never really followed up, since it was the first time that Brian and I had gotten together for this stretch of us working together. I didn't want to add the pressure of having the camera and the vlog and everything going. So next time I stop over there, which will probably be in the next week or two, I'll bring the camera in with me. You can kind of meet Brian and everything. And but yeah, it's going really good. Still technically not an official member of Hatefly, but if things keep going the way they did this past time we got together, I could see it being the case really soon. So like I said, we're not going to rush anything, but I just wanted to give Brian credit where credit is due. He did a fantastic job, and I will definitely continue working with him and just kind of see where it goes. And we're not going to rush into getting a bass player or anything yet. Let's just one step at a time get all the stuff into place here with me and Brian, and then when the time comes to move forward, I'll bring you with me for that too. All right.